What's going on, y'all? Wise Mind is in the building. Wise Mind is in the building. Out here in the beautiful nature, y'all. Look at that sun just shining, y'all. You know, it's a beautiful day out here today. It's a beautiful day out here today, y'all. I'm just really just taking it in. I wanted to make this video about the benefits of meditation and awareness, you know? And meditation, like starting out, when it came down to like me meditating when I first was starting, see, I didn't have no mentors or nothing like that when I came into this journey, y'all. And I did go on YouTube and, was trying to find like ways and techniques and stuff about how to go about meditating. But like, when it came down to like folding my legs and all of that stuff, like I couldn't really do it, y'all. I had bad knees. I felt like I needed to kind of, so I had to find like what works for me. I used to sit in an armchair and just kind of meditate. And see, like the basis of like meditation is sometimes we like feel like we trying to control our thinking and things of that nature. But over time, what I like grew to learn about meditation for me personally was it just helped me become aware of what was in my mind. It helped me become what was in my mind. It helped me become more aware of that. So if I wasn't really, dealing with or, taking time to slow down, in life so I could really just see what is happening inside of me versus just always being on the go. Let me go make the money. Let me go make the sale. Let me pull up over here. Let me drive over there. Just always in motion. A lot of the times we don't take time to just slow down and to just kind of process with, what we are feeling. What is the thoughts that we are reacting to. I'm saying that gives birth to those feelings that we might not like dealing with, And they just really helped me slow down over time. And it wasn't something that happened like in just 2 weeks or just a month. I'm saying? Like I was seeing results, but it took a while, man. And that's why I feel like they call it a spiritual practice. It's something that you got to repetitively do. It got to become like something habitual. And it don't have to be just like the form of meditation that you might be thinking of as far as just sitting down in one spot. I consider different forms of meditation for me, like even with me just walking out here in nature right now. This is a form of meditation for me. I'm able to just kind of think and let my thoughts flow. I'm able to express myself. I'm able to see the beautiful expressions of all of the other thought forms around me. And I'm able to just be free out here, man, and liberated. Just like nature is, free and liberated. So this is me just allowing my expression to flow, and our emotions need places to go. When we keep them bottled up, man, we start suffering and we deal with like deep levels of trauma because our energy is stagnated and it ain't really moving in a flow through us, so it gets stuck in certain places and we start calling it fear, anxiety, my nerves, like we get all of those emotional pulls when our energy is blocked and it's not able to flow through our systems in the efficient way, So, meditation helps with that, man. Getting out in nature helps with that, y'all. Like this is free healing out here in nature. I know when I first got out here in nature, it really didn't, for some reason, when it came down to getting out in nature, my mom was really fighting it. It wasn't like I wanted to get up early and, get outside and get out in cold weather at times, where I live at, it get pretty cold, at times. So it took will to get up and do that. Over time, though, it became more, I ain't going to say easier, but it was more fluid for me to handle more difficult tasks that I used to dread doing. And I felt like getting out in nature and making this a habitual thing helped me stop making excuses to not do things that I needed to get done in order to move myself forward. And when a lot of these habits is hardwired in us, You know, it takes a while to repetitively reprogram what's been programmed within our wiring. So, you know, and it takes some unlearning as well, so you don't just start really piling on top and running the same program to try to fix something that necessarily is only going to fix the surface level of it, but not necessarily the root cause of it, you know. So plugging these things from a habitual aspect, you know. And the thing that has to be unlearned is the behaviors that we have adapted. So people say, how do I unlearn? It's like helping yourself unlearn the behaviors that you have been attracted to, that is hindering your spirit from radiating and flowing in the expression that it came here to radiate at, you know. And it just takes being able to be self-accountable, y'all. Being able to be self-accepting, being able to love ourselves and to be able to be true to ourselves as we are doing these things, you know. It's vital, man. You know, it's vital. And I know when we are meditating, our minds might just be firing off, giving us all different kind of suggestions. Don't panic, man. Even if you could get about 2 minutes of meditation in, like over time, the more you practice, the more easier it'll be to sit and to be with yourself. And it'll make you more calm. It'll make it more easier for you to really connect and to respond to life in a way more healthier way, you know, versus a way more reactive way. Get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but a more relaxed way. You know, a lot of us is just worked up and we feel like we are just ready to pop at any minute if anybody try us. Like, you know, we walk around with that I wish a motherfucker would energy. You know what I'm saying? And see how that breath work just go there, just that's all we gotta do sometimes, y'all. Is just breathe. Just take a breath. You know, breath is just so vital, man. You know, breath works as well. So when you are meditating, you know, instead of trying to focus on what's going on in your mind, you can focus on your breath. And you ain't got to try to breathe slower or none of that. You could just breathe normal, but put your awareness on your breath, and that helps. That helps. The more that you could just focus on the rhythm of your breath. And if you could start, you know, taking some deeper breaths so your body could calm down. You know, so it ain't like everything is just going to start transforming around us when we just take these deep breaths, but it helps us deal with the situations more calmly, so we're not so worked up and putting a lot of our energy to what got us worked up. So taking a deep breath just kind of helps you reset. I look at it as like a reset. You know what I'm saying? Being able to just reset for a minute, gather your thoughts back, and then make an accurate response to a situation versus just reacting to the situation and then getting home and regretting the reaction that you did in regards to the situation, and, you know, dealing with the guilty conscience afterwards. A lot of us have to fight this guilty conscience when we know that we acted out of character and we did things. Sometimes it might be necessary. But when you act out of character, you give somebody your power. And part of us knows that, you know, so we get home, and regardless of how we are trying to, you know, convince ourselves that, you know, that was the right thing to do, it's always another part of us saying, hey, you could have handled it better, you know. And that's truth, man. That's truth, you know. So just wanted to share this video, man. You know, it's a beautiful day out here. I'm gonna continue getting down to my walk here. Just wanted to chime in, man. Like, share, subscribe on this video if you got anything from it. Want to say that I love you all as I love myself, y'all. We're going to have some sound therapy tutorials and stuff going on. I'm going to start sharing more little small clips, you know, of my journey out here and stuff now. And just to hopefully feel like I could breathe some inspiration onto those that is on along the path of their journeys as well. This has been a pretty big lone wolf journey for me. So it feels good to be able to share, to be able to connect with other souls that is on their path, You know, I thank everybody that dropped comments under the videos and saying feedback of inspiration to me to let me know that they are following my journey in some kind of way and that they are on their journey, and they say similarities in their journey that is on my journey, and we all are one, y'all. So I just love it, and I'm in love with the process, you know. So I really want to say peace, love, and gratitude. Armani man checking out. Wise Mind. Until next time, I'm gone. Peace.